I don't know. It could be this game and wants to work when it wants to. But if I put the other one on, y'all can't hear me on the StreamYard.
No, I can hear you. It just sounds a little low.
I wonder if it's me. Hold on, let me check my settings. No, that joint fully up. All right, let me check the headphone because that joint also has the volume for the mic. No, my Jones is fully all the way up on both sides.
Yeah, it could be mine.
But yeah, so basically, you saying that morals is something that's taught. It's not something that comes from within.
I mean, like when you say from within, at some point that has to like think about a kid, right? They don't know
That's
what's
why.
right and wrong until we tell them.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it because it's kind of like as kids, me, I'm gonna put myself as an example, right? Like as a kid, you know my past, right? So when I was going through what I was going through, right, I felt the danger. I just didn't know how to describe it or explain it. That's why I was like, can't you just feel it without somebody even teaching you that?
I mean, but it's beyond that
I don't know
though.
if I
It's like
lost you on
I'm
that
talking
one.
about more in the cognitive years, right? So I'm talking about like when you like 4 and 5. That's when you start developing the understanding of right and wrong. Is in
Mm.
those cognitive years. So like I use like my son for an example. He do shit that's fun that he think is fun. And he's not thinking about if it's right or wrong. He enjoys it. So like
Yeah, I mean, all kids do.
so
That's
like
why I said it the way I said it. You see where I'm coming from? It's like you do whatever, but as a kid, it's like you get certain vibes off certain people. You see certain the way they look at you, the way they act around you. It's like okay, something's not right, but you can't pinpoint it until somebody is guiding you. You see, they tell you this is not allowed to, that you're not allowed. Like for example, they have a little conversation with you. An adult can't touch you here. Somebody does this, you let me know, and then they explain the reason why. You see where I'm coming from? So it's kind of like okay, a child senses is not right or wrong, but they don't know why until it's explained to them.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like you
That's what I'm
can
saying. It's weird. How come the feeling comes before the explanation?
well even the feeling has to be interpreted. Even the feeling has to be interpreted. Like
Hmm.
they like kids don't like I'm looking at my daughter. She 2 right now.
Yeah.
And like she always say, Daddy, I miss you. She's learning like when I'm away from her, that's the time where it's missed. She's understanding that concept. So she'll just come up to me like I'll be outside. As soon as I come in, she'll be like, Daddy, I miss you. And I say, well,
Hmm.
how you miss me? She said, because you wasn't here. When you're not here, then I miss you. It's like she's starting to understand that. But that's because we're teaching her.
Fact.
Like she said, I'm scared. Like she was like, oh, she just learned what my daughter had no fucking fear of anything. Up like a month ago, he started saying, I'm scared. I'm like, what are you scared of? I'm scared. I'm scared. Now she's understanding the concept of scared. But she learned that from my son. And she learned it because he'd been watching Halloween thing.
He older, yeah.
So is you that even the feeling has that's why even adults now, think about this. A lot of adults can't explain their depression. They just know they're depressed, but they can't
Mm,
explain it
that's a fact.
because
That's
they've never been taught what depression is. So it's hard for them to explain. They just know, like, I see this person like that. They said that's depression. I feel like that. I'm depressed.
real shit. But sometimes that ain't even depression that some people be going through too. So, damn, damn. I ain't even see
Mhm.
it the way where it was seeing it. I was seeing it a whole different way. Cause I was still probably looking for the answer on that one. Like I get what you're saying, but how come the feeling comes before the lesson?
And think about this, right? And this is something like, let me use myself on example. I grew up in the hood. You know what people did in the hood? They used to dog fight, right? I
I
had a
remember that.
homeboy who used to breed pit bulls just to dog fight. Like he used to give them steroids and everything. His pit bull, he had this one pit bull. When you
You can give
seen it, you thought
animals
it was a fucking
steroids?
bull master, huh?
Wait a minute, you can give animals steroids?
Hell, he was giving them horse steroids. The damn dog, a pit bull was almost the size of a fucking German Rottweiler. He had a pit bull that was just almost as big as my Rottweiler. I never fought a dog, right? Because I'm like, I'm not fighting my. I didn't pay money for these dogs. I love these dogs. I'm not fighting my dog. There's a couple times he was like, "Hey man, let me, put your dog in the fight." I'm like, "Nah, bro, man, I ain't fucking my dog up. This is my baby, right? I grew up with dogs, so I love them. But he did it, and I didn't think it. I didn't see no wrong with it. I just know I wouldn't do it, but he did it, and I used to go to the dog fight, and it
Huh.
was like it was normal, right? It wasn't nothing wrong. So when Mike Vick got convicted, I'm like, damn, you can go to jail for that? They're like, yeah, man. And then when people, and then I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do that with my dog. I'm like, damn, that is fucked up. That ain't right to do. But when I was experiencing it, it wasn't nothing wrong with it. I didn't look at it as right or wrong. I just like, I wouldn't do it. But when
Facts.
I got out of that environment where it was normalized, then I had a different outlook or view of it. And that's what happens a lot. So that's why I say living, the more you live and the more the more diversity you experience, you get a better understanding of things to make a better choice or decision to say something is right or wrong. Like if you in a bubble, right? And you never had like a fight, you never had nothing traumatic or bad happen to you, you'd be like, no, murder is wrong, no matter what the reason is. But if you had to survive some shit, you'd be like, shit, it's a time to kill. You know what I'm saying? Your experiences help you develop your perception.
Oh, the chat's having a whole complete different conversation in the topic. I was lost for a second. I was like, wait, what does this guy do with what word is saying? Then I had to go up a little bit. Other than that, but yeah,
Oh,
you speak,
he probably helping Roxanne.
you speaking some facts though. But then when you think about it, yeah, everything is really taught because ain't none of us born knowing how to do these things though.
Mm-mm. Mm. So, I mean, that's what I say. To me, morality is subjective. Other people argue, no, it's objective. I'm like, bro, it can't be. It can't be objective.
Hmm. Chat, where y'all at? Why y'all left word up here by himself? I'm
Mm-mm.
up tonight, and then y'all just all going to sleep. Every time he be going live, I catch a little bit of his live. Then when I look in the morning, he be having a few people up here. I was like, damn, I think yesterday you didn't have nobody live, did you? Go up with you? I'm not sure. I gotta catch the replay from yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
I think I was just up here popping off a little bit. I ain't even been staying on long. I just came up and popped off for a minute and
I know,
jumped
I
in.
noticed. I think twice you was on for like an hour and some change. But before that, you was up with a few people. I was like, oh, I missed that shit.
Yeah, my daughter going through that. What is it called? Sleep regression. So she been waking up often at night. I don't want her waking my wife up, especially if she got to go to work the next day. Because my wife take my son to school too, so she got to get up early. And once she up, she up. So when she come home, I want her to relax and sleep. And
See, we're the good husband. Oh,
Yeah, I take care of my wife. I make sure my wife comfortable. I do that because she makes sure I'm comfortable. And the more comfortable she is, the more comfortable she gonna make me.
some real shit. A happy wife, a happy life.
Hmm.
But people take that shit as a joke, though. They don't understand it.
Yeah, you don't go. I mean, you gotta have the right person. I will say that. You gotta have the right person because you can be doing everything right, and she just don't give a fuck. I've been in that situation. But when you got the right person, yeah, it's the best payoff ever, and it's easy work. It's easy. I got a whole routine when my wife come home to get her comfortable and set up in the bed, and she loved me for that shit. I'm talking about for like 3 years now. She look at me and be like, "I can't believe you still do this." I got a whole routine for it. Like when she come home.
Well, but on some real shit, that's how it is. Like, I be telling some females, like, if we just change a little bit, you see where I'm coming from, give the man some peace, we gotta understand in a
Oh,
relationship, it's both of us.
you get your
Like,
feet
I
rubbed and
never,
everything.
listen,
You
I've
give
had
me
some,
my peace. Oh,
listen, I know how it is because I get spoiled. I just don't talk about everything we do. It's just that at the end of the day, you speaking some facts, though. But some females don't realize, like they just, oh, you submitting to a man. I'm not submitting. I'm just treating him right, and I give him some peace. I don't nag about everything. See, in my last relationship, I was young, stupid, ignorant, kind of behaving like my probably my mama or everybody the fuck else. I don't know. See where I'm coming from? But I wanted to be a boss. Why can't we both be the boss? Treat each other, take care of each other. You see where I'm coming from? Like, why can't we both lead?
and this the reality, right? Everybody different, so every relationship will be different. What people need to find is a complementary piece.
Mm-hmm.
And like with my wife, I don't try to be no boss or nothing like that, but I'm the king. I ain't the king, I'm the king, right? I don't be trying to be no boss and I don't boss her around. Like he told me today, her and her cousin going to this it's like a I think they call it like a death museum. They show like they got a museum with like all these ancient torture devices and old medical things. So they going to this thing, and she was like, he told me this today, but she told me she been told me. I don't remember her telling me prior to today that she was going. And she was like, "Baby, if you don't want me to go," I said, "No, it's not the fact I don't want you to go. What I'm telling you is I didn't know you were going." She's like, "What I told you, I'm just being honest. I don't remember. Maybe you said it in one of them times I was in deep thought and didn't hear it. But I'm just saying, like, this is the first time I'm hearing it." I said, "I'm fine. If you want to go, I ain't had nothing planned anyway." She's like, "Well, we just going." I said, "That's fine. I mean, shit, I ain't about to tell you can or cannot go somewhere. Now, if you talk about taking a trip or something, then we got to talk about that. But going to a museum or somewhere with your cousin and stuff like that, no, man, I just want to know you're going, where you go be at, and I'm fine. I'm cool. I don't be trying to control my wife. Like my wife don't dress crazy or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? She dressed very conservative. So
Mhm.
it's like I'm not telling her what she can or cannot wear. Um, and she got boobs and butt, so but she,
I'm dead.
she conservative, so
And
I
not just that,
appreciate that.
I peep between both of y'all. With everything that you say, there's no insecurities between the both of y'all. Y'all secure about both of
Oh no,
y'all.
I'm definitely no, I can't be insecure.
And I
I,
noticed that.
I, my attitude is I don't look,
But
look,
peep though, like
this
I'm not
sounds
wrong. A lot of
crazy.
problems within these relationships nowadays, especially with the men that are trying to get with the modern day women. You see where I'm coming from? That's what's missing.
This look, man. This is what. Look, man.
Like, I mean, not that's not what's
If
missing. That's what they
motherfuckers
have.
look,
Insecurities. There you go. What's
check
missing
this
is
out.
them being secure.
Every I can say this. I'm 100% honest. Every female that ever cheated on me, I'm not gonna sit up here and say a female never cheated on me, but I'd be lying like a motherfucker. But every female who ever cheated on me always regretted, because you would never find somebody who willing to do or know how to do what I do. Period. You just not gonna find it. And people like when people experience things, they always think it's something better on the other side, or if I got this, that I can get it again. And that's not
Mm-hmm.
true. That's not fucking true. And I'm a
Yep.
living example of that. Because you'll never get another piece. As a friend, as a family member, if you cool with me, you would never find another me. I promise you. And I know since I'm like that, there's other people like that. You know what I'm
A lot
saying?
of people like
And
that.
that's why I always say when I get around the real people, I appreciate them. I really do. Because it's like a reflection of myself. And I know how fucking rare it is. And my wife, one of them people, man. I'd never find another woman like my wife. I never, never. They don't make them like that, bro.
That's because you ain't go searching for her. She just came across your path.
Man, I've never looked at a woman like, damn, I love her. I I never did that until I seen my wife. It was just like everything. It wasn't even like it was like the energy she gave off. I'm looking
Mhm.
like, and you know what? This is the thing too, because when I first met my wife, I still had a little hood in me, right? And it
He said
was
I still
like,
had a little hood in me. I
no,
can't
it's
with
like I
words.
had that I still had that hood in me, like, and I looked at her and I was like, man, I don't want to fuck her up. I don't want to fuck her up. And I said, but I want her. So guess what? We gotta start fucking up. Like I can't even have one toe in, one toe out. I can't do none of that shit. Man, I cut so many people off and just stopped doing so many things.
That hood mentality.
Like my circle right now, if it ain't family, it's two people that's in my circle that I grew up with. Both of them females, right? But when you look at them, they different from the average people I used to hang out with. Because one is a nurse and one of them is like a successful business owner. So they elevated themselves beyond the hood shit. So they don't have like them hood tendencies. But I grew up with like my crew, you know. The last like when I lost my eyesight, it was one of them I was trying to help out, and another one, um, he got his shit together. He fucked up in other ways, like he fucked his family up. But far as like being in the hood and doing hood shit, he stopped doing that. So I was still fucking with him, but nobody I fuck with now, I knew more than 20 years. I don't fuck with nobody I used to fuck with from the hood. Nobody. I don't even talk to people I used to, and that's from the hood now because I don't even talk to them two no more. I don't even talk to them two no more, and they brothers. Like it be people hit me up on Facebook like, "Hey man, we doing this reunion? Nah, I ain't coming through. I'm straight. Y'all doing that shit in the hood, bro. Y'all grown. We 40 years old. Y'all motherfuckers still on the block, bro. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Hell no, I ain't coming down there. You got
How it
me
be
fucked
though?
up.
Some people stuck on that mentality. I'm sitting here like you can make way more working than sitting in that corner waiting for a few bucks a day because it ain't like before. Not now. So I'll be lost on them. Like, why is y'all out here? Like, y'all still have the dream that y'all gonna make all that bread like y'all used to? I don't know.
It's crazy you say that. I was thinking about doing a show about that, like how the game changed and like don't like it was more geared to the youth. Like this shit is not profitable. Like in the 80s, 90s, crime ain't profitable. No, technology is too much, and the people don't have fucking like values or principles and shit. Motherfuckers used to be proud to take a bid. You know, if they did something not snitching, they used to be proud of that shit. Now everybody's a fucking informant. But you ain't the shit you doing dirt with. This motherfucker done talk you into going to do some stupid shit. The whole time he's just trying to get off of some dumb shit he did to turn your ass in. It was shit like that going on. I'm like, I'm stepping back and watching like, hell no, y'all wild as hell. Like motherfuckers setting people up to do shit to get caught so they
And
can get off some other shit that they done did, and you don't
it's,
know
all,
about
it's only getting worse. Like I be looking at them like y'all in y'all 40s. And you know what's funny and shit? Like I look at like y'all get busted, then y'all come back out, do the same thing. I'm saying like that's a waste of y'all haven't even invested once, but y'all keep investing on the same shit y'all keep losing. Because I couldn't sit here and do it. I was like, every week y'all get locked up and y'all come right back out, right? I mean, I'm gonna say every day because I think they starting to release them daily. I don't know what the hell is going on. Y'all come right back out to do the same shit for a few days later for y'all to get raided again and have to do the same thing. Y'all just lost money, lost product. I'm like, y'all don't get tired of having to start over from scratch time after time after time. I was
man.
like,
This is how I look at it.
I don't get it. I
First
never
time you
understood it.
do some stupid shit, shame on you. Second time you do some stupid shit, you're stupid. Third time, you're just a damn dummy. That's it. You're just a damn dummy. You ain't gonna get right. You gonna keep doing the same stupid shit. Like
Yep.
the dudes who ain't afraid to go to jail, I think they like jail. I think they
Oh
like.
man, I can't. Well, I used to say that a
I'm
lot.
not joking, bro. I really think they enjoy jail. I think they enjoy being around a bunch of dudes
It's
twenty
not
four
even.
seven.
Listen, you know that the only thing that I've seen people make money out here is off them pills, and like I said, I don't understand the point of that either. Because you can make them couple stacks because of how much y'all sell them pills for and shit like that, and off the heroin, off of that shit. Like I said once again,
Man,
like
listen.
those are the only
If
ones
you
I
can
see
run a
making money. Cause
successful hustling business, if you can sell drugs successfully, you can run a business. You can run a business. Same
mm,
concept.
mm.
Same fucking concept. It's not hard. I
I
applied
did the
all that
same
street
shit.
shit into real estate and into life insurance, and I made a bunch of fucking money doing it. It's
Start
easy. It's
flipping
the
houses.
same principle. Network. You got to get your customers up because when you first start hustling, guess what? You have no customers, so you got to
Mm,
find customers. And 9 times out of 10, they already got a plug. So what you got to do? You got to market yourself. You got to offer something that somebody else ain't offering. Once you do that, then you got to connect and network with people so you can grow.
that's a
So you can
fact.
have different resources. Same fucking concept.
Hustling in the streets ain't worth it no more. Like you just said, you would have did that with houses, right? And it's worth it. Now, like I be telling people, these motherfuckers have been in competition so much, right? That just to the point that I'm looking at them and I'm sitting here it's like y'all not making no profit because y'all been in competition to the point where y'all dropped your shit up to nicks. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is a nick? Y'all not making no
Man,
money off this shit. And then what's crazy is because you know they've lowered it that much. It doesn't matter if it's crack. It doesn't matter if it's weed. Y'all have to keep stuffing these bags to keep getting more. I'm like, yo, y'all stupid. I'm good. Cause now y'all losing money in reality. I mean, I get it. Y'all flipping cause y'all outside in these streets in these corners getting the clientele and all that shit. But like Word just said, if you instead of going to re up on another product, right? When y'all sat here and lost it, right? When y'all come back, that little bit of money y'all got stashed up, instead of going to grab more work, go grip a house up, flip that bitch, and make some bread and start off from there. It's the same concept. He's not lying.
it's the same concept.
It really
And
kind
guess
of
what?
is. You buy, you
You ain't got to
flip, you
worry about
buy, you
nobody
flip.
kicking in your door. You ain't got to worry about getting going to jail. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. But it is, I mean, business is a dog eat dog world. They do some shady shit in there, but it ain't gonna cost you your damn life unless you
Exactly.
fucking with people who, you know,
It costs your life more in these streets than anything, man. I seen these young bulls shoot each other over females, and females don't even belong to them. Like on some real shit. And these are hustlers in these corners. I'm like, y'all supposed to be hustling. Like, damn. Like this shit is crazy. Worrying about the see, got you all caught up in the middle of your hustle, and you ain't even know your op was right behind you. Like this should be
your
crazy.
ops be right next to you, and you don't even know they fucking ops, man.
There you go. Listen, we know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to go around that, John, because it's the truth, though.
Motherfuckers right next to you, jealous in the motherfucker. I had my own homeboy trying to set me up. They got caught up in some shit, and they trying to use me to get up and shit. Like y'all serious, bro? Like we grew up together. What the fuck?
That's how it
Like
is.
okay, shit. If you go down, I do my best to hold you down. But yeah, you trying to use me to get off? Like that shit. Fuck. And you only getting a couple years. I had one. This one dude I grew up with. They gave him 9 years, 9, 10 years. He had fed time, 9, 10 years. Next thing you know, that shit got threw out. You know why? He turned in 22 fucking people. So
Oh,
for you not to do 9 years for some shit you got caught up with, you told him 22 people.
yeah, people be doing that.
Mhm.
I mean, it's even worse because I know that growing up, people that was, doing these type of things don't be on social media. Now they got this shit on social media. I'm saying, like, I be looking
Mhm.
at them like, are you really? I'm like, and then what's crazy is some of them really is. I'm like, dad. Then y'all over here crying. Who snitched on? Well, you kind of did. You just showed your block. Y'all showed y'all sitting on these corners, on these stoops, smoking, them blunts and shit like that while y'all hustling. Who does that?
Listen, I remember when they first came out with phones that had cameras and people were taking pictures with their phone. You know how many phones we broke? Oh, you taking pictures? Man, we smashing shit, bro. What the fuck you taking pictures for? Motherfucker taking videos? Hold on, bro. We in the fight. You can't do no shit like that.
It's not like that no
We
more.
broke so many damn phones. I know I done snapped probably about 7, 8 phones.
Now
Like people, and then when they did, like even if we be hanging out partying and motherfucker took pictures, I got it's pictures of me and my boys got you'd be cracking the fuck up. I pull my hat over my face. I turn my head be turned to shit. You never really caught me in the picture. I'm
yeah,
talking about for 5 years. You would not catch me clean in the picture.
that's some real shit. That's why I'm looking at these people. I was like, as crazy as it is, I was like, I remember when these motherfuckers used to get track phones just so that they,
Hmm.
and put minutes on this John, throw that John away. I'm like, what was it, burner phones? Yeah, the burner phones.
Hmm.
And, listen, and I'm saying, I'm like, and y'all are straight up on social media just showing everything. I'm like, the ones that fuck me up is the ones that be fucking doing all this shit. I'm like, yo, y'all bagging up, doing this, doing that. Like y'all not gonna get caught. Then turn around. Who snitched on me? You were just on a live and thought that just because you deleted that live, nobody saw you.
Man, I seen this one live. This dude was telling him, I'm on this block. I'm on this block. Yeah, I'm on your block. This, that, that. Next thing you know, you see some dude come behind him. And he was like, oh, man, for bah, bah. Like, oh, shit. Like, damn, he gone. Like, why would
Yeah,
you do that, bro? Why would you? We used to be incognito. You wouldn't know when I was on your block. Now y'all, I don't know, bro.
see,
No, we didn't do that.
I mean, and I think
Back
I'm
then was
really.
stuff.
I used to be doubtful, like when people was like, "Oh, social media is the reason why." But you know why I used to be doubtful? Because when people say it, only a few say social media. People say I blame the internet. Right? Now, when you sit here and you say, well, yeah, social media has changed a lot of people, I believe you because of when social media came out. But before social media, it was just the internet. So, like, that's why it's odd to me to see people. I'm from the streets. I'm this. I own this block. I'm like, you own what? Keep saying it. Keep shouting it even louder.
Like
Say
even I
it.
remember when Black Planet first came out. We used to be talking shit to people on Black Planet, but
Uh-huh.
like it used to be all over the
Wait,
United
what?
States. It wasn't like you was gonna meet up with them.
What the hell is that? I'm sorry.
And then, but you never talk shit to people that can touch you.
But
That's
what
how
was it?
we like. If motherfuckers close to you, you wouldn't be talking shit to
All right,
them.
we're not gonna get past the fact that you just mentioned something. I don't know what you talking about. What is Black Planet?
That was like one of the first social media sites. Like it was like Facebook. It's called Black Planet. You never heard of Black Planet?
No, I heard of MySpace.
Yeah, it was like MySpace. Yeah, it's called Black Planet. We used to be
I've
on there
never heard
talking
of
shit.
Black Planet.
Like you can record videos and shit on there.
It was kind of like
Like
MySpace.
yeah, video. When people pull up to your page, you got the video playing and shit.
Kind of like MySpace instead of Facebook. Yeah, you're right. Listen, y'all, listen. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I heard you was on somebody page earlier. And they was talking about like the black and white TVs with the antennas and shit. You had to use the
Oh
pliers
yeah,
to turn the channel. I'm like, yeah, I have one
I
of
was
those.
on Sheriff Claire. On Sheriff Claire, yeah. I mean, she had the black and white TV that she had turned, and she had to turn the whatever the pliers with it. But listen, I ain't have a black and white TV. I told y'all my story. My TVs were in color. Like the first time I Love Lucy came on TV, I was like what 5 or 6 years old, probably 5, 6. I'm listening in between them two ages, all right. And all I know is that all my shows were in color, and this motherfucking show went in. I'm changing the settings. I'm hitting the TV the way they used to hit the TV when it was black and white. Cause I thought my shit was broken.
Man, we had. I remember the motherfucker. We had to put aluminum foil on the antenna to get the signal and shit.
Not me. We had a cable box. And if the
No,
cable
I
box,
ain't no
like the
cable
TV
box.
didn't
We
have
had
a cable
money
box,
there.
we had an antenna in the other room. So it was like it
We
was
had
in
the
between
antenna.
the both
I mean,
rooms.
eventually
And
we got a
the
cable
antenna
box.
didn't
So
fuck up. No, but what I'm saying, the antennas that we had didn't fuck. They didn't mess up. They were good antennas.
shit, you know how quick and easy the antennas get bent. It wasn't no antenna you plug up. The antenna was attached to the TV.
Oh no, see, our antennas was not attached to the TV. We plugged them Jones.
Yeah, these was two bunny ears, they call them rabbit ears or something,
No, I know what you're
attached to
talking
the
about.
TV already.
I know what
And
you're talking about. Like I
if
was
a
saying,
piece get bent or something, you just put some aluminum foil on it, and you
I
get
know.
better signal. And stuff.
But see, I never tried it. I never got to see it or experience it.
You
But I
had
know
the
exactly
two
what he's
knob.
talking about because my mom had one
You
on the
had a
porch.
knob. You had one knob that went from like 1 to 10
Never
or one
used
to nine, and then you had another knob that was like counting in tens up to 100
it.
or whatever. I know our TV had like 10 up to 100, but you had two knobs. So if you wanted channel 22, you would put it on one knob on 20, then you put the other knob on two. That's how you get channel 22.
Oh hell no, I'm good. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, you said, oh, motherfucker, black and white, bro.
Yeah, y'all was older than me. Y'all was way older than me. That's why. Just like my baby pops. I'm a hybrid. I keep trying to tell everybody. All right. I'm close to y'all age, but I ain't there yet.
And then you got to think about this too. I was probably about 10 years behind everybody because I grew up in a small town. So so the shit we got was like super late. So like a cable box, we didn't even. I remember when we got our first VCR. That was like in '88. I think I was like 4 years old when we got a VCR.
My mom always had a VCR. That shit wasn't new to me. I was hyped when we
And
got the
my mom bought my grandma a VCR because she had they got a whole entertainment system with the speakers and all that shit. She had a CD player. I'm like, what's a CD player? We had 8 tracks and vinyl. I didn't know what a fucking CD player was.
He said, "What's a CD player?" I was going to school with a CD player. I listen. My mom had a walkie-talkie. I ain't touched that, John. I went right
Yeah,
for
we
the.
had walkie talkie.
I know what it is. Like, I mean, not the walkie-talkie. What you call them, Johns? I'm not walkie-talkies. The ones with the cassette. Oh my god. Yeah, the one the cassettes. She used to put a
The
little
cassette
cassette in
player.
that John. She had one of those. I was good with that John. I remember one time I grabbed one of her Johns. They used to call it something else. It wasn't a cassette player. She used to call it something else. But anyways, I remember putting the tape on that John, and that John just came all out. I messed up one of her little tapes. I was good. Then
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
good,
started learning about the
good.
tapes when I started using the radio. She taught me like how to record on the tape and everything. I used to have fun doing that
Hmm.
because I didn't know what the hell that was. I was like, what the heck? The first time I grabbed that John, I'm sitting here like trying to mess with it. I was pressing the record button on the John, the play button, these little skinny ass metal thingies with two little earmuffs on it.
I remember we used to wait till like Friday night, and they'd be playing all the hits, and we'd be sitting there recording different songs and shit, so
Oh,
we can make
that shit had a
mixtapes.
radio too on yours.
Yeah, this is when I was. This was like in the mid 90s, like 94, 95.
That's what my mom
I
called it, a
I had
walk.
moved with my mama then.
Now that I remember,
Yeah, I
they
remember
called
she
it a
bought me
walk.
my first boom box.
You heard word?
I remember I had like two boom boxes. I was all excited.
You heard word? What I said?
You said what?
I said that my mom used to call that joint a Walkman, not a cassette player. That shit just came.
Oh, the Walkman was the portable one. That
That's
was
what
the
she
one.
on.
Yeah, that's the one you can put on your
It
hip.
had a
And
little radio on it. You could put the tape on it. You
yeah,
could record on it.
yeah, that was the Walkman. The Walkman was that's why they called it the Walkman, because it was a portable radio you could walk with. It wasn't like the big stereo. So they made it like like the
Kind of like a
portable
CD
CD
player.
player.
Yeah, the way.
I remember when they had those portable CD players, that shit was trash. And then they made the anti-skip function. And when they did that, then it was cool to have. Because you can go walking or jogging. Because you'll be walking around with this big ass circle on your hip. And every time you bump, the CD is skipping it. And when it skipped, that's it. I'm like,
You
how would a
scratch the
laser
whole
disc and it's scratching? But them CDs, when they skip, they scratch easy.
That joint was
You
fucking
mad as hell. So
easy.
it's like ain't no point of walking around. But then they came out with the anti-skip function where it'll lock it in place. It wouldn't skip. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, I
Shit, we
remember.
had pagers and shit. Motherfucker pager, you run to the payphone.
I remember I used to hate putting my CDs in my godfather's car because every time I would put a CD in his car, it would come out scratched up. And when he and it's because every time he hit the bump, that John would
Yeah.
skip. I was like, "Yo, is this gonna scratch my CD?" He's like, "No, don't worry about that." Yo, I'm like, you know what? I stopped putting my Johns in his. Listen, I used to collect CDs.
No, we just gave a bunch of CDs and DVDs away. A bunch of them. My wife got like six or five. She had like 6 or 7 CD books, like a CDs and shit. We just
Oh,
gave them to the Salvation Army. And like two big boxes of DVDs.
oh, I ain't giving away my DVDs because listen, if the grid was to ever go down, all right, listen.
I'm gonna read a book.
Uh,
I ain't
you
gonna
can read
really
a book,
watch it
but
no
I'll still
more.
have my little movies too. Shit.
I mean, we still got a bunch. I still got a bunch of Blu-rays. Like these, and
Nah, I
like,
went
and
into the
then like we had, she got her collection, then I had mine. So I mean, even like her collection way bigger than mine, but like I still got like all my Blu-rays. I don't think I got I gave none of the blue. I don't but shit. I don't even. I mean, I guess I could play it off the PlayStation, but we
I was
ain't even
gonna
got
say,
shit to play. No, I do got a Blu-ray player.
and for people wondering,
Yeah, that
man,
shit old as hell. I got that.
y'all better start preparing
Damn.
with them. What you call them thingies? Shit, I'm about to grip me one. To the them little backup generators. There you go. People better start gripping.
Man, yeah, trust me. I just got my roof done today. I'm probably gonna get solar panels probably next year. I'm gonna get some solar, and with
But
the
I'm
solar
talking
panels
about
that I'm getting, it has a generator attached to it. So, but right now I got like 3 portable. I got one gas generator
that's the one I want to grip
that's
up.
enough to
Those,
run like my refrigerator is enough to run my deep freezer, like my
mm,
microwave. I can run most of my appliances. I don't have the generator hooked to the house. That's what when I get my solar panels, the generator will be hooked to the house.
come
But
in and say y'all will be busy trying to survive, not watch movies. Shit, if you listen, if you prepare yourself the right way, who told you you cannot watch one of them old TVs? That's why listen. If you have a VHS, All right, don't throw that shit away. Keep that shit like some of these old people have for years.
Yeah, but I got some solar generators. They only like I think one of them is like 365 amps, and I got another one that's 240 something amps. So I got two solar generators where shit I just put that bitch under the sun and I'll be straight to recharge it. It's not gas, so I won't even need gas with those. And I can run some major shit off of that. I can run my refrigerator off of the 245 one.
People
I
need
know
to
that,
start waking up
so
on a few of them
I at
Jones.
least have my refrigerator going. Um, I don't really care, but and then I got like a whole bunch of portable uh for like the devices and shit. I got a bunch of port. I got like 7 or 8 different, and they all sold. I'm about to get this badass one. Uh, Commanders is I found it. It's like $400, and that bitch is like two 2000 and I think it's like 2,447 watts. Yeah, I just found that one.
Mm. Listen, all I can say is they gonna come in handy. Like Commander was laughing. She said y'all gonna be busy trying to survive, man. Look, them little generators come in handy. My mom had one, them little gas ones. And back then when we was younger, we was able to go, camping in our backyards, okay? So one day me and my brother took the tent out there, all right? My mom was watching from the inside, but we took our TV outside. He took his little Nintendo. I took my VHS box, right? And cuz I had one. And I took one of my favorite movies. At that time, I was watching a movie that I never understood. Like I tell people, I don't know what the fuck Going with the Wind was. And that was like a long ass movie, but I was into it. I was really into it. People was like, "How in the world is you into that movie?" I don't know. To this day, I still can't figure out what draws my
I
attention.
like love that fucking movie. I hate that movie.
I listen. Ever since I was little, it drew my attention. Why? I cannot explain it to you. And the
I
first
hate
time I
that
saw that
fucking
John was on VHS. And then I saw, what was it? Killer Clowns from Outer Space on VHS. I saw it on
Yeah, that shit was
VHS.
funny.
What else was it that I saw? I think if I'm not mistaken, I think what movie was it? I don't think it was I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was that movie on VHS? I think it was. The very first I Know What
Yeah,
You Did Last Summer.
I think it was.
And I think Scream 1, I think the first Scream was on VHS too. Like my
I
mom
think
used
it
to have all
was.
that shit.
Yeah, because I had it on bootleg.
Not
Yeah, I think it
DVD,
was
VHS.
on bootleg.
That's why I was like, yo, wait a minute. Then the
They used
DVDs
to
came
get like
out.
bootleg VHS tapes. It'd be like 3 movies on there. Yeah,
Real shit. It had two tapes to it.
yeah, we had Roots had like 4 or 5 tapes. So that in the Bible, we
I've
got
never
my
seen
both of
the
those. I
Bible
think
on
Roots had
VHS.
like three or four tapes.
Damn, word God, if he sat down and watched something from the Bible on VHS, I like he got that. At that time, you couldn't get me to watch none of that stuff.
Shit, we was watching motherfucker RoboCop, motherfucker Karate Kid.
The
I
Bible,
broke both of those shit. Wizard of Oz,
I couldn't. The
Back to
whole
the
Bible on
Future.
VHS.
That shit crazy, man. I grew up like that. Rotary phones and shit.
Mm.
My neighbor, I was walking my son home from school, and one of my neighbors, got all their Halloween. They always have like a big ass yard display. And I finally caught him outside. So I was like, I wanted to ask him, like, is it because they got a casket in front of the house? And I'm like, man, that shit look real. Like, that ain't no fake ass. That's a real casket. So I wanted to ask. She was like, yeah, it's a real casket. And I'm like, wow. She was like, I actually got it at a garage sale. She was like, you want to know the story behind it? this guy bought his own casket, and when he died, his wife decided to cremate him and sell the casket. I was
Oh,
like, that's fucked up.
damn.
Like, oh shit. So she bought it at a garage sale. I'm like, oh damn. Like the guy bought his own casket before he died. I was like, I want to be buried in this. When he died, she's like, fuck that. You get cremated. I'm selling this.
But wait a minute. What if you make the casket? It doesn't make it real?
No, it wasn't. No, this was it wasn't a wooden casket. It was a metal casket. That's why I'm looking like, and it was like detailed. So I'm looking like, nah, this shit. And I'm talking about a good, not no aluminum. This motherfucker was like a high class casket. And I'm looking at it like that's not a Halloween. That like that's not something that like she made. I know that's not something that they made. It wasn't like a wooden casket or something like a box. No, this was like that shit looked like it cost some money. And I'm looking at it like, no, this is like not a made cat. Like somebody paid to get this made. And I'm thinking like this, and then it's outside. So at first, walking across the street, I thought it was just like a prop because you can go buy a casket, like a cheap ass casket, you like from like the Halloween store, but it's not that. It's a real fucking like silk inside, a silk lining and shit. I'm looking like, nah, this is a real casket. So when I asked her, she told me the story behind it. I'm like, damn. But that's not that. That was only part of what I wanted to tell you about that. I forgot what the rest I wanted to tell you. But but yeah, when I was so I stopped and asked her about was this really a casket? And she was like, yeah. And then I realized like, damn, I forgot what I was about to tell you. I forgot the second part of what I wanted to tell you. That was supposed to lead up to something, but I can't remember right now. Whole little
We're
tink.
populated. It's okay. He'll come back to
Yeah,
reality.
whole little tink tink.
He ain't have his medicine today. I think he quit smoking weed.
Yeah, that's the problem. I ain't smoke. Usually I smoke before I come on. But no, that's the problem.
Poor little Ting Ting.
But shit, I've been up, man. They've been banging on my roof since 7:30 this morning. I ain't take my little. Oh, I'm old. I gotta take that midday nap. I ain't take my nap today. Shit, I think I slept like 3 hours last night before I got up.
Shit, I've been up since 3:30 this morning. I know that when I get off this joint, cause I was on another live before this joint, I'm gonna pass out. I'm definitely not gonna go live for a few days. I might, but I don't know what to talk about. So hold on.
Hey, you ever watch Alba and Preach? I don't think she said hold on. Yeah, but yeah, I know we didn't get way away from the topic. Talk about morality and where it comes from, but shout out to y'all fans in the chat though. D Shep said, a lot of people get it from their parents.
You changed the topic, crazy.
I always change the topic. That's just how I be. I don't know.
I didn't even know that you was watching that live though. That's why I'm cracking up.
Oh, I watch everything, man. I be incognito.
He said I be incognito. I can't with you.
Yeah, I don't be typing to everybody chat, but I be listening. I be hearing them though. I be hearing them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's bro. I would say that shit is like a soap opera over there. I be sitting back watching like with the popcorn. Like I've been waiting for that big reveal for like months. Like who is this person?
who? Oh. Okay, okay. I didn't even want to know, but they put it out there.
I mean, it's to me it was like oh no, it was a show because it's like uh the book like watching. It was like when I was in high. It reminded me like when I was in high school. I used to bully the bullies, and that's what that's what it reminded me of. It's like you bullying the bullies.
Yeah, she listen, Sheriff Claire be funny as hell.
Yeah, and then it was. I think the first time like I really sat back and watched. He was trying to learn. It was a couple days ago. He was like trying to learn basketball. Like what? And I'm looking like it's just a regular person, man. But it's like I don't know, bro. I just don't know. I ain't trying to get. Nah, people just weird on here. Certain people see you in that chat like, oh, I thought we was like, bro, man. I don't even fucking know you like that. Fuck, we cool. Like I don't talk to you like that. I'm just enjoying the show talking to people here. Fuck, I can't be over here for. I don't be feel like having conversations like that with people. And then people see you on their panel and now they want to say some shit about like all that weird shit, bro. I don't fuck with all that niggerism. That's what I call it. I call it niggerism. I don't fuck with all that. So I just stay in my lane, come over here, do my shit, fuck with the nine, call it a day.
Yeah,
Because people get too fucking emotional over that shit, bro.
it'll be like that everywhere. That's what I was saying the other day when I went live. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't plan on going live, but if something pops up on my head, I'm definitely gonna go live for an hour or something on the regular YouTube. I don't see the point of dropping the link no more because people used to be like, drop the link, man. I'm like, man, fuck that. I just want to get on this John, say what I gotta say, bring awareness, then fall back and watch people entertain. Because YouTube be like a novela sometimes. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, you got
Yeah,
certain
it do.
people that put you in the mess, and I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, that's
Either
why
y'all want
I
her
said,
opinions or not. So I get exactly where he's coming from. That's why, listen,
I was like,
I don't.
you don't see me type if people be into the fuck shit,
No,
you don't
listen,
see
I
me
don't pay
typing
to
in the
everybody.
chat.
I don't
I
listen.
used
Even
to
you
type in
taught me
damn
that.
deep. I'm straight. I ain't
You
typing over there. I don't type in the
exactly,
travel cat. I don't. I just don't.
exactly. See, but I'm not gonna deny. Sometimes I type in DMD when he's not talking about the stuff that's happening around here. See, so I'll be like, hey, what's up? And then I'll be out there, John. So I'm not
I
gonna
see.
deny
Damn, he got that news channel. I type over there, but I ain't been over there. I don't even know if he went live over there.
on the
But I
DMD
remember
night.
he used to like when he was talking about the Kendrick and
Oh,
Drake
oh, okay.
beef.
He's talking about
Yeah,
the celebrity
yeah, I was
celebrity
yeah,
John.
yeah.
Yeah,
I fuck with Mob. I fuck with that's my boy. I like Mob.
I definitely fuck with Mob.
Yeah, I fucks with Mob.
See,
I'm trying to link up with Mob and do a collab.
with DMD,
I
I
type
just
in
type
Mob
in
chat all
here and
day.
there, but I don't stay too long in there, John, because it's too much bullshit. Like, and then my stalker be over there, so I listen. Once
You
I
said
see her in
who?
there, I laugh. I said my stalker. I just laugh
He
at
over
her
there.
at over there where DMD be at. She be in that chat. I
Oh.
just be cracking the fuck up at
I
my
seen
stalker.
some the other day, and I'm looking like, why they got Reaper Avatar on here?
Yeah, my stalker following me around again. I don't pay attention to these people. That's what gets them so mad. They like come
Like,
and face me. I'll be like this. Can I
it
know
be
why
some
we fighting?
older people. I'm like, man,
That's what
y'all too
I'm
old for that
saying.
shit,
I
bro.
be cracking the fuck up. They be like, come
Y'all
face
too
me.
old.
Come
Like,
fight
I can
me.
tell
I'm like,
y'all ain't
yo,
never had no attention when y'all was younger. Cause y'all going crazy with the shit now. Like, you too old. I don't know, bro. Like you would see me on here, like we a joke around, but it's some shit, bro. It's
this is
just
some
like
shit you gotta avoid.
but it's like it's just some shit you just don't do. You just
You don't
don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like at the
you're
same
not gonna
time, yeah,
realize
it's the
where
internet,
listen, you gotta take your own advice. We gotta treat these YouTube streets like these regular streets, all right? So like in these
and that's
regular
what I do.
we got pick me's, all right? So, some of us females are gonna come across a pick me woman, right, that thinks that somebody's on this joint flirting when they really not, right? And they so how can I say obsessed with that person. Like I wanted to get with him. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all women? Like, do you know that half of us are in a relationship or the majority of these people are married? Like I'm saying, then I'm looking at the men like, y'all doing the same thing too? Do I have to start calling y'all pick me's too? I'm like,
Man,
and then
nah,
the funny part with them
I'm,
is they fighting over other men. I'm like, come
but see,
on.
that's what I don't even like when you once you see that once I see some shit like that, I'm straight. I'm straight. I don't even because I
That's
mean,
why.
it ain't
Listen,
nothing good coming out of there.
I don't
Once you
type in
see
every chat.
like that person, that one person, I never had a conversation with that person. There's a couple people who came from that sector. I never talked to them because y'all. I didn't see too many examples of I ain't gonna say flip flopping, but I just seen y'all showed y'all fucking character, and I don't fuck with people like that in real life. I ain't about doing it on no internet for no clicks and views and none of that shit. Like I'm straight. I like fucking with quality ass people so I can have quality
Yeah.
interaction and I have quality results. That's it.
It's like I tell people, right?
Call me
Listen,
bougie
me,
or whatever. I don't give
I
a
for,
fuck.
I
Everybody
forgive
don't deserve my presence.
facts. Me, it's not even forgive. It's with me. I forget and I let go. You see where I'm coming from? Like in reality, like I tell people, look, I let bygones be bygones. I don't hold grudges because I don't know nobody on this drawing from a can of paint. All right. And once I let go, it's like, hey, hi, bye. That's it on some real shit. We're not gonna really have deep conversations. You're not gonna see me hanging on your panel, me on my panel. Nah, I mean, I'm gonna be respectful to the content creator that I'm on. Because if I'm on their panel, it's because I rocks with them. You see where I'm coming from? I respect them. Like at the end of the day, like even Word, I mean, yeah, Word was the one that told me. He's like, yo, Ray, you ain't gotta be on the panel. He's like, just get off and be in the chat. And that's something I started doing. And one thing I noticed is it's helped a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, because you can't give people the benefit of the doubt on these apps at all.
People, they earn that shit through their actions. Through the
Yep.
consistency of their actions, they earn benefit of the doubt. That's like this. Commander. I mean, it's Commander class. So her consistency in her behavior, if she does something outside of that behavior, she done earned the benefit of the doubt because the consistency of her behavior. Now, if she is doing some unscrupulous shit all the time, and then she decided to do it to me, that's her normal behavior. So the only time people get benefit of the doubt is when they do something outside of their normal behavior. That's why I say people earn it through the
Yep.
consistency of their behavior. Simple as that.
And a lot of people be off the, listen, I
Certain
ain't got time for motherfuckers to be in their emotions because, my opinion or because I didn't agree to you. So, yeah, I mean, listen, and what's funny is because you know what's crazy, the way my opinion is, a lot of females are like, I'm not gonna say they all agree with me, but they don't disagree with the things that I'm saying. Because like I tell people, I'm not on this joint to bash nobody. I'm just on this joint to bring awareness, right? But don't ask me an honest opinion, and then when I give it back, you all up in your fucking feelings. Don't ask for it if you don't want the answer for it in reality. You see where I'm coming from? Because you're not gonna like my opinion. Like we may think
think
similar,
about this.
but we don't all think the same. I don't know how to explain that. Like
No,
it's
this is
hard.
all you got to let's recognize that. If somebody is getting emotional behind your opinion, that means what you eating is making them sick. That's the problem for them, not you. That's their problem.
Real shit.
Because I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. I really don't care.
Hmm.
I
And
really
that
don't care.
bothers people a lot, yo. That really
Yeah,
bothers.
that bothers people. That's like who was I talking to? And he was like, I was just saying, like I was telling this black dude, stop talking to white people about reparations. They have no emotional investment in it. When you're talking from how you feel, not how you think. So you go keep having conflict. And then somebody was like, oh, I think you should talk because if we have to vote, no, I don't give a fuck what somebody else think about something I want to think. I don't care how you think about it. Why should I care? I don't need your fucking sympathy or empathy. I don't
Hmm.
need to emotionally trauma bond and shit with me over some shit. And I don't care to hear what you propose about it. I don't care to hear this. Why? Why should I care about your opinion? If your opinion ain't valid to my experience, I don't give a flying fuck.
That's the problem.
Also, you know what? I don't even care what people think. I'm more interested of why people think the way they do. I don't really care what you think. I'm
Yep.
more curious why you think that way. So people's opinions don't bother me
You
because
know
I
what I've
don't
learned?
care. Literally, I don't care.
You know what I've learned? Maybe I'm tripping on what I've learned, but it's kind of like people are just really mad, right? That at the fact that you're accomplishing and doing the things that they want to do, but when they do it, it doesn't go their way. I'm gonna put it like this, right? People wanna, how can I say, walk a mile in your shoes, but don't want to bear the cross. That's some real shit. They want to tell you how you
People want to
lived your
walk
life, how
around
you
your shoes.
experienced it, but not once ever even, walk the mile in it. Like, don't, no, man, listen, get the fuck out my face with that shit. They want to be you so bad, but can't be you. That's the
So I
crazy
got
part.
I created an analogy off of that analogy. You know, uh, people want to walk around in your shoes until they got to clean the shit that you done stepped in. They don't
I'm
want to
dead.
clean the shit off, but they want to walk in 'em. Look
They
nice
want
to
to be
walk, but then you
janitors.
realize like I had to walk into some shit to get here. You don't want to clean the shit off, so fuck out of here.
Real shit. They don't want to be janitors. Well, we don't gotta be janitors to your own chaos. That's why I look. Listen, I laugh. That's why I laugh, and it gets certain people mad. But at the end of the day, like you came on this John doing and saying what you did, not me. So don't get mad. It's like, listen, it's kind of like when people come on your panel on your page saying certain shit, right? And expect for you to stay shut when they disrespect you. You see where I'm coming from? But when you clap back, they get mad. That's why I said fuck people feelings. Listen, if I know that I can't have a conversation with you, I'm good. You can call me out 1,000 times. Guess what? You shouting and screaming my name, calling me out my name is not going, how can I say, take the peace away that I got already in me. You see where I'm coming from? So I was like, you can scream and shout, but I'm not the one with dread in my head. It's you. You want the attention, and I'm not giving it to you because I'm not validating. I'm not validating shit. Motherfuckers want to be validated, and I want to know
Mhm.
why. Because what I think that, like I said, like Word just said, listen, what I eat don't make nobody shit. All right. When I work and I get paid, I pay my bills, not yours. Like that's the funny part.
But people are. I mean, you said it earlier. The insecurity. People are so fucking insecure nowadays that's why they get so triggered when you say certain shit. I mean, if you really listen to people, they only project their own experience, and that's why people do the shit they do on here, the unscrupulous shit, because that's all they fucking know. They try to present themselves as something better, but their actions show what they are. And they hate when they get exposed. Like, well, stop being fucking fake, and you can't be exposed. Just be
There you
you.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was my issue. Like I told people, like, don't call me out if you don't like my answer. Listen, I don't give a fuck if I'm a woman. It's not believe all women. And I don't get tired of saying that. So listen, if you get mad because I'm not, how can I say, jumping at your every move or agreeing to everything you're saying, that's on you. That's a you problem, not a me problem, not a me and you problem, a you problem. You're fighting alone. You're beefing alone. Cause I ain't a part of that beef.
They
On
about to
some
call
real
the
shit.
police, man. It's
Damn.
so quiet
Is
ass
that deep?
neighborhood. Somebody outside arguing and shit. I know my neighbors about. I seen the porch light turned on. She about to call the police.
Oh shit.
Take my ass in the house.
Word got some
We don't
action
be
over
having
there.
all that shit going on over here. There's some new people that moved over here. They outside arguing and shit. Yeah, y'all about to get y'all in the wrong neighborhood doing that shit, buddy.
They
Y'all
must have came from
police
Philly.
know them
So I
now.
know I'm just playing.
That the porch light came on. I know my nosy neighbors. He about to go to the corner, look down the street, see the address, and call the police. They don't play that shit.
They
Two
came from
o'clock in the
Philly. That's
morning. We
what
don't
it
want to
is.
hear that shit around here. Fucking new people. Get the fuck out of here. Cause them distractions in our nice, peaceful neighborhood. We don't play that shit. We call police over here.
Very funny as
That's,
shit.
hey, man. Well, it was this, these people was renting this house down the street. Man, they was partying at like 10 o'clock at night. Bro, it was like five police cars pulled up, like, putting that shit down. Like, they don't play that shit. They don't play that shit over here. 9 o'clock, all that shit wind down. 10 o'clock, you doing some wild shit. Oh, the bully's coming, and I got like three police live in the neighborhood. So But when I seen that porch light come on, I'm like taking my ass in the house. Yeah, but yeah, this
Everybody
this
sleep on a Friday night. Ain't that some shit?
I live around a bunch of old people, a bunch of foreign old people.
It's Saturday morning.
And
I
it's
keep
nice
forgetting.
and quiet and peaceful. I can walk my dog off the leash in my neighborhood. I mean, I love my hood, bro. I love this shit, bro. Comfortable, we don't worry about shit. Motherfuckers don't be speeding up and down the street or nothing. Well, sometimes they do. They be going like 35 and 25 though. I got like three schools around us. So the school zone. So it's nice and quiet over here. So that's why when I heard that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, but yeah, you can't like these people over here, bro. They a show. That's it. They a show. I couldn't like and that stuff there. I don't. It's very few people I take serious in that sector. Like very few, because everybody just put on a show, bro. And that's their content. So it ain't like I'm saying something negative about them or whatever. I just don't. I'm not. You become part of the show. So I'm straight on that shit because I ain't got no time for all that drama shit. I'm good. I don't want to be in it. I'll watch it from a distance, like I'm watching TV. That's how I fuck with it. Like I'm watching TV. You ain't gonna see me typing nowhere around it or nothing. And it's not. And like I learned a lot of life lessons early in life, and I see a lot of people just learning the shit from their social media experience. Right. One of the lessons I learned early in life is it don't have to be you. It can be the people you're around to get you into some shit. Right. I learned that very early in life. So coming on here is like you try to be cool with everybody, but you don't know what people doing when you ain't around. But when you see the shit, then you recognize it and you adjust. So like I don't know what everybody be doing. So once I see some shit, then I'd be like, nah, I'm straight. If somebody always consistently getting into some shit, that's just what they do. And then motherfuckers be asking you to defend them or they try to pull you. What you think about this? Like, hold on, bro. They ain't got shit to do with me. What get me to give an opinion about some bullshit you in? I'm good. Motherfuckers tried to get me like, bro, you know where I'm from? From the east side of Detroit, bro. I done seen all this shit before. This ain't no new shit, bro.
Ain't nothing but a repeated
Motherfuckers
cycle.
try to pull me in and shit. Like, I'm good. Oh man. This shit funny though. This YouTube shit be funny, man.
It's a repeated cycle. This shit is a novella. Fuck a repeated cycle. This shit is a novella, a free script.
Yeah. I used to like until Commander gave me a reality check one day because I used to just watch this shit to analyze it, and Commander was like, "Man, you still watching it?" And I was like, "You know what? You fucking right." So I stopped. I started when she said that. If y'all notice, man, like Commander probably a notice, but when she said that, you know what I started doing? Watching them Asian dramas or the shit I call Asian. I started watching all them Asian shows. Like shit, I'm gonna watch some. I stopped watching a lot of shit, like a lot of people when they was doing their thing, because I was literally like, I'm telling myself I'm watching this to study the behavior, but I mean, after so long, I already came up with the conclusion. So, like, what's the purpose of keep watching it? This who they are. And the same a year of consistent behavior. That's who they are. So,
Yeah.
and then some people come on here for different reasons. Some people come on here just for the fuck shit. And I can't be mad at them. That's what they do. I just don't want to be involved in that shit. I just want to make content. I want to say something meaningful. So people, even like conversation like this, people can take lessons out of the shit that I'm saying. Like, I'm not talking about nobody. I don't care what people do. Why you come on here, what you do, but I'm gonna stay in my motherfucking lane. That's the whole key, right? So you can do whatever you do on here, Just stay in your lane when you do it. And that's the key. I mean, if you don't want to be in the fuck shit, don't go into the fuck shit. That's
Mhm.
it. That's it. If you don't want to be part of the show, don't incorporate yourself into the show. That's it. But you can't participate and then get mad when it's your turn to bat. Now you up. Now you became part of it. You know what they do over here. You know they look at comments and shit in the chat and pull that shit out and talk. You know that shit because they've been doing the shit.
Mhm.
So don't get mad if you know people can't. The people are fucking emotional. So you know people can't take criticism, even if it's constructive criticism. They can't take it. These people are fragile. A lot of these people have very fucking fragile egos on her. Very fragile. And in any form of criticism, they can't even identify if it's instructive, constructive, or destructive criticism. They just know you talking about.
When you
And
really
since you
not.
said something, now you gotta say something. No matter if you was right or wrong. What if you told the truth? If somebody told me the truth about myself, I can't get mad at them. It's fucking true. I done heard people talk about shit people actually did and people get mad. Well, you should mind your business. You put the shit on the internet, what you talking about? You like, what?
That's why I say what I say.
Say none of your
Like
business.
it's like if you wouldn't have did this or did that, nobody would have had nothing to say. Some people just agree, others don't agree. I mean, unfortunately, some of us just end up getting some arrows because we laughed or
Man,
we agreed with
look,
somebody said.
man, look, I'm not saying no names, and I know they don't even listen to my content, so I don't really give a fuck. And if they did, I still wouldn't care.
Oh
But
shit.
I heard somebody come on here, talk about their family business, and then get mad when people did a video on it. That's my family business. You ain't got no reason to talk about it. What the fuck you make a video for then? What? Why would you do that?
I think I know what you're
Like,
talking
come
about,
on
but
now,
I'm
bro.
not so sure, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And you're right.
And then like shit like this. Like I heard somebody say some shit. Ain't no mixing and mingling. Like what the fuck is that, bro? Like you telling motherfuckers where they can go and where they can't go, and if they come over here, don't go over there. And then like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like this is fucking content, bro. This is shit people watch. It's like TV. So yeah, they
Oh,
might want to hear this shit and then go over here and hear this shit, and that's how the story come together.
a lot of content
There ain't
creators
no
are doing
mixing and mingling. Like what?
that. Yeah.
Like we gang banging or something on this bitch. Like that's why I was like, man, I ain't fucking with these delusional ass people. Motherfuckers crazy as hell. I'm straight. I'm good, man. That shit's I can't do it. I can't like no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't imagine having a conversation with if even the comprehension level is low. Like I'm good, bro. That's what I say. I don't know if people acted. I don't know what the fuck be going on here.
I
It's
don't know.
so
I've heard
like
a few people
the
say that, John. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. They probably is. I've heard a few people say that, John.
I don't want you in my chat if you over there in that chat. And I'm like, what? And then if you in that chat, you stupid. Like what? Like, bro, because people watching this video, now they stupid. Like, so like people watch stupid ass TV shows. Do that make them stupid? No, it's they're entertained. Everybody, like you say, everybody different. So certain things may entertain me that don't entertain you.
Hmm.
So why can't I watch this person and like the entertainment this person offers
I think
and like the entertainment you offer. Like the subscribers don't owe you shit. If
somebody
anything, they're giving you their attention. They're giving you their view. Be grateful and happy for that shit.
somebody had a
Like
live
it
about
was,
that the other day, and I don't know who had it, but I know I was watching somebody. That they were saying they was kind of like saying basically right, kind of like what you were saying, and they was like they wish that certain content creators wouldn't make their subscribers or the content creators that are subscribers feel so uncomfortable, right? By making the subscribers try to pick and choose where they gotta go.
yeah,
I was
that
like,
shit
I get
weird.
where a lot of people coming from. Yeah, that is kind of like damn, but I like watching you and I like watching that person. But now,
Like
people
listen,
are beefing when and it only happens when content creators start beefing.
like listen, man. I had content creator over here I was super cool with. You know, people from my chat went to their chat. People from their chat came to my chat, and we fell off. Right. Not one time did I ever tell anybody. It was somebody close to me was like, "You need to choose," and I said, "Nope, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Don't nobody need to choose shit. You can watch my shit, and I appreciate it, and I thank you. And if you watch her shit, I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with that. If you agree with what she say about me, okay, I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I'm secure with myself. You know, I can't make motherfuckers believe some shit they don't want to see. I can't do it. So if you believe some shit that you don't see that somebody else said about me and you don't see the shit, or maybe you felt like I don't know what it is, but I'm not telling nobody where they can and cannot go. You know why? Ain't nobody gonna tell me where I can and cannot go. It's just not gonna do it. I'm gonna watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it, how I want to watch it. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm a fucking viewer and a subscriber, and what I choose to watch is what I choose to watch. And if people, you know, if I'm not gonna be the person to tell you to pick and choose. I don't believe in that shit. Because guess what? Me and that person can be cool next week. And now you done said this person, and guess what? Now me and you ain't
Yeah,
cool
man.
because you chose the person that I'm cool with. Like I don't play none of that shit. That's not even high school. That's like elementary school shit.
Yeah, that's how it be on this joint. I don't listen. I don't pay that shit no mind. Like if people feel like, listen, there's certain ones that I've actually stopped completely watching because it's kind of like, hold up, wait a minute, you're not going to tell me where to type, where not to type, how to type, when to type, where to go. Nah, I'm good. So I was like, I won't go here and I won't go here. Cause y'all make me feel like I'm somebody's little piece of fucking toy. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm gonna pick up this subscriber whenever I want
Like
it
I
and put
owe
it
you
back in the
something.
shelf. Like, hold up, wait a minute.
And it's the funny thing, like it's the subscribers who buy the membership. It's the subscribers who views count towards my shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all what to do, like I own y'all or something. I never do that. But
Facts.
everybody ain't built like that's why I said a lot of these people are insecure. If you in my chat, if you in their chat, I don't want you in my chat. Like what? Now if you doing some shit that's disturbing my show, then you got to go. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But just because this person chat in this person, type in this person chat, you don't want them typing in your chat. And when people say that, like when the content creators say that shit, that make people not want to fuck with you. That make people like the people like content creators, like they don't. This is how I know, right? This is how I know people, like they have low social skills and they don't understand like business, right? Because the subscribers, the viewers, those are the customers, man. And in business, one of the golden rules is the customer's always right. So that's the last person you should be fucking with is the customer. Stick to the content. If you pissed off at the content creator, stick with the. So what the fuck do people say in there? So what? Like the one time I got mad at a subscriber is because he was talking about my wife, and even that I just said, you know what? I rather for him not to be over.
Just block them,
I rather
John.
because he was trying to communicate with me, and it was fake shit, bro. It's fake shit. It's fake. No, so no, I can't. You can watch the content. You can type and talk to the people in the chat. Just don't try to communicate with me because you fake. I don't care if you talk to people in the comments. Y'all can chat all day. You can be cool with them. Just don't say shit to me because we ain't cool like that, bro. I don't do fake shit. If you don't like me, you don't like me.
If it's like that
So
in my chat,
don't go in somebody's chat talk about talking shit about me or talking
oh, and
shit about my
somebody
wife
else's chat.
not being black and I'm a sellout and shit like that. And then come over here like, hey, what up, man? Yeah. Nah, bro. Talk to the people in the chat, bro. You ain't got shit to say to me. If you got a question about the content, I answer that. I have no problem with that. But don't talk to me like we fucking cool, bro, because we ain't. I don't fucking know you. I don't want to fucking know. Have a nice fucking life. But if it's about the content, then it's about the content. That's business. I don't have to like people I do business with,
Hmm.
but don't act like we fucking cool. I don't. I'm not fake like that, bro. I'm not gonna be fake with you. I'm not gonna play that shit with you, bro. And I respect that person because he don't come over here no more. And I told him that. Like, I ain't got no beef with you. I don't hate you or nothing like that. He made a video. That's fine. I said what I said. I said that shit was fake because you literally was in this chat. And then when I went live, you came over here like me and you cool and so like you ain't just say that shit about my wife, bro. Like I ain't see that shit.
Yeah, it be some weird people in this joint.
Nobody owns me. So so man, that's my nine, bro. But yeah, I never do no shit like that. Like even that person, I never told nobody not to support. That was between me and him. That's between me and him. I don't try to do that. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a bad motherfucker. I don't need nobody help to fight. I
He
don't.
said my
Any
whole
kind of
life
fight I
I've
get
been
into, I don't
fighting.
need no help. I don't need no help. I'm a bad motherfucker, bro. I don't need no help fighting. So I'm gonna be all right. I'm not gonna ask. I've never went and got somebody and said help me fight. Never in my life have I did. Never. I
Commander
never
says
went and
you
got
know who it
somebody to
was.
help me fight or,
Do
or, or
Commander
get
know who
into
it
a fight.
was?
Never that. I always handle business by myself. Because I ain't trying to get nobody else in trouble or get nobody else fucked. 'Cause that's how good of a friend I am. If I'm gonna get my ass whooped, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. You don't need to get your ass whooped with me. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, these YouTube streets is really, really dead. Like right now, they talking about Krishan. Who cares about that?
You talking
That
about
shit.
who?
Oh, Krishan Rock. Listen. They talk so much
Man, I
about her
don't
that
even. What is? I don't. What is the purpose of even? Who the fuck is he to even talk about?
I don't know. It's like everybody's
They
talking
get
about
somebody
her right
face
now.
tattooed on their face. That's about it. Other than that,
He said,
fuck. Fuck you even
"Man,
giving a fuck about her for?
oh,
Like
okay." They
that's how you
talk.
know motherfuckers ain't got lives when they talk about other people who ain't got no life, who just out there doing shit for attention,
Who is
doing
that?
wild, stupid shit.
Okay, okay. Oh, there's like three regular people alive. Okay, because everything else is like the news is live. Let me see. Movies. They got the Boondocks live. They're giving a back-to-back marathon.
We go get live around like the a week before Thanksgiving. That's when all my numbers go up. That's when people say they be at home for the holidays and shit watching. I mean, it's sports going on right now. It's the weekend. People, it's not that it's cold outside, but it's people. They still doing summer shit, bro. Still hanging out and shit.
What the fuck type title is this? Yo, in EBT we trust. What the fuck?
And what?
In EBT we trust. I can't with people. Yo, hold up.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
talk about which doctor?
no. I don't know who that is right now. I'm on the live
Which
thingy.
doctor? He
Oh,
had like everybody talking about that EBT shit. Like the
somebody else
Felicia
is
put a
live
post
talking
up.
about that.
Like she did a video like I ain't got food stamp. I didn't know they put the EBT on cards until like 5 years ago.
Oh shit! What you thought they were still on? Wait, what you thought an
Yeah, I
EBT
thought
was?
they had the monopoly money still. I didn't know that shit was on cards till like about five
Like,
years ago.
you mean the food stamps? Because it wasn't called EBT back then.
Oh, what? It was food stamp. Yeah, it was like the little you get the little book and shit. My auntie had that shit. Feel like monopoly money.
They started calling it EBT when the card came out.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought people. I didn't know what that was. I mean, we never got it, so
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
man.
know what that
Everybody's
shit
talking
was.
about this EBT shit though. And they mostly talking about the women that come online. That's why I was like, I can't even get mad at what a lot of people are saying because I kind of, I really kind of agree with them to a certain extent. Because it's kind of like, I say to a certain extent because certain content creators kind of put everybody in one category. And I'm like, y'all got to stop doing that. Once y'all put everybody in one category, that's where I'm like, I don't even want to hear it no more. Because you can't change their minds.
But just like when you just start identifying things in people, right? When people generalize everything, what they're actually doing is personalizing everything. There's a reason people can't separate things because they're really projecting their own experience. That's what they're doing.
Go ahead.
When people generalize things. So when you hear men or women come on here talk about all men are like this or all women are like that, they're generalizing it to make them feel comfortable with their personal experience that they're projecting. That's all they do. It's another form of insecurity when people generalize things because nothing is fucking generalized. Nothing is. Things are only similar. Very few things are the same. So, like, if you like with the EBT thing, like, oh, all people on EBT, um, they at home ain't working. It. No, it's people on EBT for different reasons. Right now, with the way with Trump in office, if you have a kid, you're eligible. That kid is eligible for EBT. That kid is, and you only go get a couple dollars a month. Well, my sister's a fucking doctor. Her husband is a college professor. All for the school year. I don't know if this is only in Michigan. It might only be in certain states. So it might not be. But I know the policy didn't come into play until Trump got involved. But actually, it was in the pandemic. They started in the pandemic. And every school year, they give. She got three kids. They give her $50 as far as food stamps every month, and they make money. They make money. They got a big ass house and everything every month. They give them like $50. So EBT ain't just for people who ain't working or who lazy or that stereotype shit. But that's they're projecting their world experience. That's the only thing they have experience with. So that's the only thing they can. That's how they got to talk. They can't
Yep.
speak from it from a broad perspective because they don't have that perspective. They only got a narrow perspective. So that's why they generalize. They think everything is like this because it's like that in a bubble. They ain't experience shit else. That's well, when I be here, like man, I'm gonna say his name. He's a big YouTuber, but I get annoyed hearing angry man talk about black people. I get annoyed because I'm like, bro, you can't be around these type of people. Like you had to be around different type of black people. You can't just think black people are like this. Well, we got to do this. No, you got to do this, bro. You supposed to. Bro. So that's not the black community I know. That's the you talking about the black community I left. But the black community I'm in now, the black people I deal with now, shit, everybody's good, bro. They don't suffer from all that shit. That's like the bottom of the barrel. You don't hear white people coming on here talking about the very worst of white people. You don't hear that shit. Because they ain't dealing with those people. They deal with these upper echelon people. You go project your experience, bro. That's why you don't hear me generalizing shit. Every year, every month. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, that's when they generalize shit. Let me get my butt off here, man. I'm gonna get up and do some stuff with my boy. I promise him we'll go. Probably go down to the school and play soccer for a minute. I think they still get the net to it. But yeah, yeah, I was just interested. I was just interested. I was hoping, somebody came through and was trying to, and tried to explain to me. I'm interested in what how people can articulate objective morality. 'Cause I don't think morality can be objective. I just don't see how it can be. I heard people argue. I'm gonna have to start going on these panels, but all they want to do, I don't like the way they debate. They like to be disrespectful and shit. I don't be trying to be disrespectful. I like to get to the information. I ain't got to call nobody stupid or nothing like that. That's what, they just be trying to trigger people and shit. But yeah, man, I'm about to yeah, Commander, I'm about to get. I can't wait for spring because I'm
My
gonna paint. I'm gonna paint my gutters. I got a new spray gun. I'm excited to play with that. I ain't gonna do it now. It's too cold to paint. Paint. I mean, I can, but I'd rather do it when the weather warm. Um,
I
but I was
got you.
waiting to get my roof done before I start painting shit. I gotta put another downspout on my gutter. I gotta go buy another rivet gun so I get some more coils. I can't wait. I can't wait till my man. I showed my wife something. I was like, if you buy me this, I never ask you for anything else.
Right?
It's man, look, it's a 25 set piece of the aspect is a certain metal, but is a sword knife set. That bitch got an axe in it. That bitch got shurikens in it. It got a katana in it. It got a short blade in it. It got like 3 or 4 different styles of knives in it. It was 25 set piece. I'm like, man, I never asked. He said the only reason I'm gonna buy it because I know you know how to use most of these weapons and I want you to train me. I'm like, I got you. That shit looks so pretty, man. That shit I like. I like shit. Like he was like, but he's like, I don't mind buying you stuff like this because I know you know how to use it, and it's just adding to my protection. I'm like, you're right. Yeah, I can walk around with shurikens now. I had some shit. I don't know where my shurikens at. Little throwing knives,
Your man and your swords. Commander funny.
man. But see, it's different when you know how to use them. But a lot of people buy them and don't know what to do with. 'Em. I actually use them, but
So you're gonna be seeing word out here doing kung fu on mofos.
yeah, I got my own style of cut out there. I created my own style.
Which one
I
had
tell
the
you, I live that shit.
was it
Combat, I live that shit. I love it.
I don't know, was it Leonardo or Raphael? One of them had the swords. See, he's one of the turtles.
Leonardo. Leonardo had the sword. Raphael had the scythe. Michelangelo had the nunchuck. Donatello had the bow. That's one thing I am not good at the bow style. I can work a spear, like a long spear, but the bow style, that's an art I never picked up. But I wish I did. But I can still pick it up. I'm still young enough. I ain't got no free time though. I have to go to a dojo and learn. I ain't feel I can learn on my own. Once they get me started, then but I need a starting point. I just never worked in both styles. You have to buy more rifles. Yeah, but I mean, I love guns too. Don't get me wrong. I'm surgical with them bitches too. Do not get me wrong. I got three. I got some nice things. I got some nice toys, Commander. But um, shit, if I ain't got no bullets, then them bitches ain't no good. So I need to, I just always felt like, hand to hand combat was necessary. Because, I mean, guns only good if you got bullets. And you think about, like, some shit go down. I mean, eventually, if you ain't making them bitches, you gonna run out of them. I never run out of a knife.
Were funny as
I,
shit.
ne- I never run out of a knife. But yeah, you should be very, I mean, I just feel like uh, self defense is to be a priority. Just like learning arithmetic or language, or I think it's necessary. Like, and I don't know if they do it now, but back in the day in China, everybody had to learn that shit because any citizen to be called to, defend the country. So you had to know some form of martial art. But it does so much more. It's more than just fighting, man. It's the philosophy behind it that you can learn from and you can apply to different aspects of your life. That's why I love it. I love the philosophy behind the martial art. I love the science behind it too. Not just the fighting. The fighting is not even important. I mean, it is important, but that's not the main aspect. Because like a lot of those martial art, you can't use that shit in the street. You gonna get your ass whooped. A lot of those martial arts, you can get your ass whooped. You try to fight somebody who know how to fight in the street with that shit because it's like martial arts. It's like it got rules and regulations to it. Street fighting don't. Like so, if you're in a martial art tournament or sanctioned bout, it's rules and regulations to it. In the street, there ain't no fucking rules and regulations.
Hmm.
Motherfucker, pick up some dirt and throw it in your eye. Fuck your martial arts, go do now. You ain't got no move to block that. Motherfucker throwing dirt in your eye. There's no move to back.
Yeah, let me get off this joint. Where I gotta deal with my shorty real quick.
All right, I'm about to get my butt off here and take my butt to bed, man. I'm gonna take my butt to bed. I forgot what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm
He
doing
said I
something.
forgot what I'm doing tomorrow. I can't with him, yo.
No, it's something I know I'm taking. I know my son got to get a haircut. It's something I got to do in the afternoon. I can't remember what it is, but I think it's with my dad. And he'll call me. I think I got to do something with my dad tomorrow.
Yeah,
Either tomorrow or Sunday, one of them days.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
come
know. I
do.
got to strong my brain. I can't. I can't remember things sometimes. Certain kind of memory, I don't got that much. Long term memory, I'm good to go. As long as the shit happened years ago, I can remember. It happened a couple minutes ago, I might forget. Let me get off here talking shit, man.
Only word would say some
No, don't
shit
laugh
like
at me.
I
Hey,
can't.
I'll laugh at that. I just be talking shit, man. Having fun, man. That's what life is about. You ain't having fun, man. You ain't living. You just
Facts.
survive. That's
You
how
gotta
that
live,
works.
love, and laugh. That's why I don't get mad no more.
Yeah, man. Mad is that's not something you want to really. I mean, if you go get upset, you go get mad. It's just something you don't want to ruminate. You don't want to dwell on it. You don't
Yep.
want to make that a consistent experience in life, man. So many beautiful things out there to be mad all the time.
We just gotta learn how to get over certain shit. That's it.
Well,
And people,
motherfuckers need to start go hugging trees, bro. Trees don't get mad. I'm telling you, man. Anytime you get mad, go hug a tree, man.
OMG,
Either
I
go
can't.
hug one or smoke one. Stomp your ass down.
I
What
ain't
Pat
hugging.
say? Get some fucking in your system.
I'll smoke a tree, but I ain't hugging no tree.
Ain't nothing wrong with hugging trees, man. Y'all so bougie.
I'm just playing with you. Calm down. Shit, I walk barefooted.
Trees are the eternal forest, man. Them bitches rooted to the ground. Go hug a tree, man.
It's Mother Nature, but I ain't hugging it though. Not
What's
right
wrong
now.
with hugging? What's wrong with hugging a tree?
The last time I got near a tree, right, all these little bugs crawled on my hand and shoulders.
Man, what kind of tree you
I'm just
hugging?
fucking with you.
A sap tree?
Only word would fucking pay attention to my crazy ass, yo.
I'm thinking, that's like, only time I see like bugs like running up and down trees
Word,
is
if
a
I
sap
plant
tree.
trees around my neighborhood, what makes you think? I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, hugging trees is cool, bro. I go grounding.
Like you
I
keep
gotta
forgetting,
ground.
man. Listen, my kids, I take my kids around and we voluntarily plant trees around here.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shit, that's what's up. You like I
They
gotta
make it fun.
you know like growing things like trees. Like I don't. I got a little garden, but like I got trees in my backyard that my mother-in-law she started growing, and I took it over, and it finally sprouted fruit. And just like that experience, it gives you patience, right? Because you plant a tree, and you know it's gonna take a while, sometimes 5 to 6 years before it even bear fruit. But even when it bear fruit for the first time, that's just the beginning of the potential of the tree, because the tree is still growing. So the bigger the tree get, the more the fruit grow. That's an analogy you could use for life to understand patience, right? Like when you
Mm,
start doing something, you begin to grow and you go bear fruit. But the more you grow, the more fruit you can hold. The bigger the tree, the more fruit it holds. And that's what taught me patience was growing trees and shit. Like just understanding that analogy. Like when you first bear fruit from that tree, you get all excited, but then you realize like tree still has more room to grow. And the more it grow, the more fruit it can bear. That's just like us. That's what people gotta have patience with shit. Like even this YouTube shit, right? I've been doing it. It's coming up on three years. First year, I wasn't getting paid. Second year, I ended up getting paid, but I got demonetized. Now my third year, I made money off of it. Not like no big money, but it's growing, and I'm getting better at the craft. I'm meeting better people, more quality people. So it's the patience. And the more you grow, the more fruit you can make. So it's just the patience, man. Just the patience.
facts. It's kind of like raising a kid. But with that being said, let me get off this, John, man. I appreciate you for having me up, man, and keep doing your thing, yo. I gotta hit you up for something, but I'll hit you up on your next live.
Yeah, just hit me up, man. Hit me up. I ain't doing but chilling, man. I got some shit to do, like in my personal life, but all that is coming. You know, it's almost harvest season, so I'll be ready to chill and plant more seeds. So I definitely have more time on my hand the next 2, 3 months. I know in January, bro, I have so much time on my hand. I have things that I'm doing. I already have it on like autopilot. I don't have to put as much time into these other things, and I can spend more time into this. So yeah, definitely. I want to get back into editing and shit. I ain't really been editing or doing nothing. I ain't
That's
even got my edit. I ain't been paying for them. That shit costs money, bro. Like I didn't
I,
even know how much money I was spending, and then when I start budgeting, I'm like, oh shit, okay.
I use the Power Director. I ain't pay. I used to pay for it, but nope, because them Jones is expensive. But Power Director lets you edit your videos for free. So the Cyberlink John.
Yeah, I'm meticulous with my food. I'm bougie, so I gotta have a certain aesthetic. And there's only one like video editing app I found so far. Like I use Power Director before. I like CapCut. That's cool, but Viva
Power
Video.
Director has on your computer it has a lot of options. It's just that I'm not willing to pay for it right now, and it's not the
That's what
way
I'm
it used to
saying.
be.
Like I'm willing to pay for it. Oh, I got a badass on my big computer. I got a badass thing now. I pay like $300 for it. But
Mm-mm.
it's not an app. It's a program. It is it's a program I had to download from my computer. So it's not an app. This is a motherfucking program, and I can do almost anything with that. But it's on my actual. It's not
It's
on
a
my
software.
laptop. It's on my big computer.
It's a software that you downloaded. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I paid like 300, like two. It was two and some change. It came close to like 300. It might have been like 302 or something like that. But I think it was like three. I mean 275, and then plus tax and shit. I think it came like 302. But I think I used it one time. But that's when I said I want to make more content. That's what I got to get my studio together. But I had a little flood in my basement, and I thought I dried it up good, but I got to cut like the whole back wall out because it got mold on the bottom baseboard of the drywall.
I said,
So I can't even sit in my office right now. I gotta. Go in there and cut that mold out the wall. I put some kills on it just to stop it from spreading, but I gotta replace that shit because I know it's probably all on the inside.
Yeah, let me get off this, John. It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
got
This
two
the
projects.
time that the creeps come lurking out. Yo, all the creeps come lurking out at this time.
You said all the creeps.
Yep, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's when all the mofos start coming out. They start lurking and creeping and seeing who's up on some real shit.
That means trying to take my ass to sleep, bro. I'm too old to deal with creeps. Too old for that shit, right? But I appreciate you,
I'm about to
sis. I'm about to get my ass off here.
facts. We keep saying it, but we keep talking. So let me start off. Let me give the head start. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna exit. See y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These conversations that build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out. That's all I got, man.
And do it for the nine.
What up, Nine?
Acknowledge me!